Discuss how the introduction of English education in India by the British helped strengthen colonialism in the country. Right? Straightforward question. Uh, that single block of points you have to write, that why and how English education led to anti-colonial sentiment. Right? Chalo, start writing. What is the first thing that came to your mind after seeing the question that could have been put in introduction? Discuss how the introduction of English education in India by British strengthened anti-colonialism in the country. What is the first thing that came into the mind that could be written in in the introduction?
Ma'am, in my mind it come 1933 Act Minto's remained. That how it introduced English education system in India.
Okay. Anju, tell me in the chat box. Okay. Macaulay's, yes. So Macaulay's minutes, Wood's dispatch, Anglicist and Orientalist controversy, debate, right? So we'll mention that in introduction. Then, what about the other? How we will show that it led to anti-colonialism? What are the changes that it brought in the country that it led to anti-colonialism? Cut off Indians from rich cultural and ancient power. Not cut off particularly. Yes, you can say that brought a new rational thought process, Western thoughts, Western ideas of liberty, equality, fraternity. Yes, foreign authors' books, emergence of middle class intellectual, spread of ideas, awareness, middle class intelligentsia. Very good. Dadabhai Naroji's drain of wealth theory, press development. Great. And then how we'll conclude it? How it aided colonialism. We'll tell that yes, this was one of the factors, but there were other factors also that contributed to anti-colonial sentiment. Correct? So simple question, simple answer. All those who were saying that the content is an issue now. Chalo, let's discuss. English education was introduced by Anglicists through Lord Macaulay's minutes in 1835 with an aim of creating a class of Indians in blood and color, English in taste. See, these quotes that are given in spectrum go a long way in enriching your answers. Once you are done with this ancient wala exercise, we will take up modern history ka spectrum mein what you have to specifically read from the modern history book. The pre-book, the book that you're following for pre is the best book for your mains. We'll discuss about it. However, it had far-reaching consequences in strengthening anti-colonialism. How? Introducing rational principles with a secular outlook. Example, equity, liberty. Acted as a unifying factor across castes, religions, bringing diverse perspectives on British exploitation. For example, Dadabhai Naoroji's Poverty and Un-British Rule in India as an economist. Rise of educated middle class that could mobilize public opinion by use of newspapers and magazines. Acceptance of Western model of governance that was catalyzed by English. Clarity on form of self-rule that led to anti-colonial sentiment. Correct? Formation of organization like Congress started based on English. Later on, their outreach increased by use of vernacular language. Though the literacy rate at the time was only 12% and English education was restricted to a small section, it led to the wheels of freedom movement running, which was accelerated by exploitative policies of British and awareness about the truth of British rule. Correct? All the points that you guys only gave, I think examples and all also you have given. Just learn how to represent it.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in this question, I also mentioned the point this education system strengthened the British cause. So, can you write this?
Sorry.
It also strengthened their cause, to for the sake of administration, then to create
Write
false consciousness.
very briefly in introduction that they introduced it for this and this, but that became this. The question itself is asking now that the English education that of course was introduced by British for what? Indian in blood color, or you can say for administration, for their own convenience, for thinking that Indian learning was superior. All these are given in your spectrum only. So you can mention it here and then go on with, but how it led to India's own objective.
Yes, there is no need to write in body.
You can see it's there is no perfect answer, there is no bad answer. You have to see the placement, you have to see the phrasing of the content. How are you doing it? It should look appropriate in the answer.
Thank you, ma'am.
I is saying that I have read the content multiple times but couldn't remember while writing. That's because you have not done brainstorming. Once you do that brainstorming with spectrum in your hand, when you read it through from mains perspective, you will remember it. Don't worry. And all of you guys, I understand that since a lot of you are starters, this might look very intimidating, but I have to give you an ideal, a benchmark where you want to reach. Okay, I have to give the best answer possible for you guys to aspire to become that. So don't get intimidated. My only suggestion to you is that you are on a learning curve. Everybody starts from a very simple way of answer writing, and then they eventually see someone, get inspired from somebody, like try to incorporate some good things from some good copies, and then only their answer writing improves slowly and slowly. All right, don't get intimidated by any good answer that you don't know the content, or oh my god, how will I ever be able to write such kind of answers. It will happen, don't worry. Have trust on yourself, and I know that your content is good. I just need to tell you how to recall it, how to brainstorm the content, how to write it right then and there. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, woman.
ma'am, I have also written that apart from English education, there were many factors. So I made a paragraph on that. So can I write these also after the
Yes,
5 points?
yes, you can. So one request for everybody. I'll not be able to validate all your points that you have written, you have not written. However, I'm giving you an ideal structure. Try to extrapolate that what you have written, could that have been a comment, be a part of the answer. See, if you can see, like I have written that it has its limitation, but other factors were also there, right? So you could definitely write it in a points format, give it a heading of way forward. All right. So because it takes away times from other people. Other thing is you can write in the comment section, and if I get a chance, I will read it out and I will tell you at least what you are writing is, if it is incorrect, or how you can rephrase it. Okay.